Yep.
All right, we're going to count this down here in
3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Same pieces are confirmed. Placements are the same. And we're having fun here. Is everyone having fun? I think everyone is having fun. If anyone's not having fun, not my problem, sorry. Neck and neck. Neck and neck. You should do it. Say neck and neck.
Neck and neck.
Don't you love it here? Nick and neck.
Rhubarb having to burn a little. I mean, both players having to burn a little to start off, actually.
These might be some of the nastiest seeds I've ever seen in my entire life. These have been awful.
Okay, Rhubarb cleans out of it and scores his first Tetris, going up to 32,000.
Yeah, 54 for Scuti here. Nice tuck of that Z. And is playing off a row 1 currently, so might get past the line count a little faster than Rhubarb. Ooh, a T spin set up for Rhubarb. Gonna get the T luckily because top players get all the pieces they set up. It's very unfair. If I set that up, I'm getting 100 T drought.
Oh, yeah. And that was, in fact, Rhubarb's first ever Tetris.
First ever Tetris.
First ever.
Ever in all time.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh. How do you make it to the semifinals? It's impressive, honestly.
And he's still going.
We got 87, now 88,000 for
I am so proud.
Scuti. 105 for Rhubarb. And sets up the 5 and below there. Very nice. Not sure if that was the most optimal where it was, but it's a very nice placement. You always love to see that.
Okay, Rhubarb should win just for the 5 and below.
That's true. Sorry, Scuti. Good run, though.
Currently,
missing that spin, though. So going to have to do a couple of burns to resolve that.
And actually, now neck and neck.
See, isn't that so fun?
Yes.
It's just the best.
Yes.
See, you could have been doing this for the finals, but you had to go and make the finals instead. So you're gonna have less.
I can still comment.
That's true. Yeah, I'll be over there as holding the mic the whole time. Like anytime else.
Hot mic.
Yeah, there you go.
Finals.
Yeah. That might be the move, to be honest.
I mean, we've both been commentating.
That's true. We got 199 for Rhubarb, taking the lead with that Tetris. 190 for Scuti. Overall, like Meme said, pretty neck and neck, but it's great. So good.
Mm-hmm. Both these players, good boards, right? Yeah, okay.
I'm blocking the screen. Nothing happened. 248 for Rhubarb, 196 for Scuti, but both boards are now clean. Good guess from Meme there. She couldn't really see it.
And Rhubarb actually with a little bit of a lead now, as Scuti was burning a little bit, still has a bit of an awkward board. Okay, never mind. I take it all back.
It's okay. We all make mistakes in life sometimes. And Scuti could have set up the vids there, opted not to. People in chat are now sad. I see all these sad face emojis in the chat. It's pretty depressing, but that's okay. We'll see one eventually. We got 267 here for Scuti, 317 for Rhubarb. Both stacks are now clean, so scoring is imminent. That's a vocab word. You should use that more often.
Boom, Tetris.
Yes. I always forget I can say boom on this channel. We're on like the channel this time. Like yesterday we were on CT2, so it's like you can kind of say boom Tetris, but now it's like it's the channel. So say all the booms you want. Rhubarb kind of dependent on the left side there. Gonna have to fill in some pieces there, fill it out a bit. Should be fine though. Yeah,
okay, opts to not set up.
Yeah, 337 here for Scuti, 367 for Rhubarb.
Scuti's board falling a little bit apart though.
Yes, getting some nice burns here. Now just has that one pesky hole that we have to get rid of. By the way, for the record, ticks and cats are pesky. Just letting you guys know. We got 365 though for Scuti.
Why cats though?
They're just little pesky rascals. If you don't have one, you wouldn't know. But you just gotta trust the process, you know. Trust me, Tyler Jr. is rather pesky.
And the crowd says boo.
Go.
So, unpopular opinion. I'm sorry.
Blame Matt Martin, not me.
And actually, now Rhubarb with a, I think, 3 Tetris lead now.
Yeah, this is a pretty solid pace for Rhubarb. 108 lines here. Could be seeing a possible 600K transition on his end. Scuti definitely could get like a 500 here if he plays pretty efficient. And pretty clean boards here for both players. Scuti really filling out that left side. Beautiful T-piece. The players just really want to have a nice board going into level 19, because if your board's not nice there, death is, not likely, but
Scuti, okay, having to burn a bit of an awkward setup there.
Yeah, kind of a lot of weird placements.
So gonna have to take some burns and nice S spin there.
I was liking that setup, but does add a lot of weight to that hole there in columns. What's that? 6, 9, and 10. Just a lot of awkwardness there. Gonna be going into transition pretty dirty. Rhubarb gonna Tetris in 468 transition. Scuti 577 Rhubarb.
So actually a pretty solid lead for Rhubarb now. Just been expanding it while Scuti's been digging this entire game.
And Scuti has some work to do, both in getting score and getting out of this in a bit of a precarious situation right now.
Set up for the dirty. Where's the long bar? Where's the long bar?
Probably like right here. Like right here. Yeah.
Okay, and there's the Tetris.
Yeah, now 500,000 points on his end, halfway to the max.
Rhubarb widening that lead right now.
Yeah, 656 and 20 is really solid. This could be a really good game on his end. We'll have to see how it ends up.
But we have to remember, there is kill screen. Both of these players very capable of playing on kill screen. One mistake from Rhubarb's end, even if he keeps up the pace, could spell doom.
It's true. But right now, he's in a dig, but not necessarily a dangerous one. Gets a nice triple there. Has a lot of burn options, so it's going to get out of this. It's a lot of times where the casual viewer might think someone's in danger, but in the grand scheme of things, not really. But there's
the rolling power really helping on 19.
Yeah, it's a pretty nifty play style, in my opinion.
Yeah, we often talk about how it's the play style that made kill screen possible, but it's also made playing on 19 so much easier.
It's so much fun. It's a lot of fun.
You don't like DAS 19?
No, I don't like DAS any.
I'm sure Fractal would have a word with you.
That's okay. I'll be all right. But so will both of these players, because they're both scoring Tetris's 804 for Rhubarb, 676 for Scuti. Over 100,000 point lead in Rhubarb's favor. And another Tetris there.
Yeah, maintaining that lead since the start of post. Both of these players just playing efficiently.
And max out possible for both players here. Scuti will be a bit harder to get, but still possible at this point.
And Andrew Meep asking if you also don't like any DAS.
I don't understand any DAS. I can't control it. It's bad. It's all bad. Just roll, dude. We got 780 now for Scuti, 907 for Rhubarb. Setting up this dirty, but gonna burn it down.
Oh, slight misdrop from Scuti there. Going to have to burn a bit more. Let Rhubarb take the pace lead into 29.
But do note that we are nearing the level 29 kill screen, where the speed will increase like 100%, very fast. We'll go from 2 frames every row to 1. And so you got to be a lot more precise with the movements. There is a lot of leeway in comparison on level 19. And there's very little leeway on 19. So.
Oh, but Scuti actually has cut down on the lead a little bit.
Only
so
75,000.
This might actually be what he needs. And Rhubarb burns into kill screen with a max out A36.
And Scuti goes at 991, just under the max.
So now let's see what these players can do on the kill. Oh, Rhubarb getting high, doesn't get the piece over. And it's going to be done at A38. So Scuti, you need A39 to win this game. And with that Tetris, gets it to take game number 1.
That wasn't necessarily free. Did have some misdrops. If the drought occurred for much longer, could have been dangerous.
3, 2, 1, Tetris.
And placements immediately are not the same. They're actually quite different, because that's what not the same means. Yeah. I am a wizard with words. That was the most awkward silence I've ever heard in my entire life.
So how's the weather? How's the weather?
Much better than South Texas. I won't lie. It's not too bad.
No, it's actually it's been so nice here in
Kansas. I wouldn't say so nice. It's nicer. It's not winter. Winter is
That's
so
true.
Nice.
It has been a little bit hot.
Yeah. But It's not humid. It's really humid where I'm from, and that's just not fun. You guys like weather?
Yeah.
No. Oh, a little bit. We got weather fans. No, it's like weather at all in general. You like weather, Scuti? You just like weather?
Yeah, like, do you like meteorology?
All right, players like the weather. Breaking news.
And if a certain Thunderstorm 281 is in the chat, he is probably grinning ear to ear right now.
And if you like the weather, don't forget to go to the Match Arena and put money in it. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's a call to action, folks.
Or, I mean, if you don't, still do it anyways.
Yeah, if you hate weather, go put some money in the Match Arena. See, if you love weather, go put in $10, and if you hate weather, put in like $9.95. There you go.
Cobalt hates the weather.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. I got him covered though. So we got 146 here now. 169 for Scuti. 167 for Rhubarb. That is so neck and neck. Oh my gosh, might be the neck and neckest game ever. I like making up words. Neckest is not a word. It is now. Yeah.
We can make it a word.
Yeah, I mean, all words are made up in the grand scheme of things, so it's a word now. Get on it, Websters. 196 here for Scuti, 216 for Rhubarb. Has a slight lead. Line count is the same, and then Scuti got a Tetris, so now I'm a liar. Unfortunate. Pretty solid paces here for both players, though.
Arden saying the headline of kid who beats Tetris enjoys Wheater. Any Wheater.
Wheater. They tried to spell weather. It's all right.
But yeah, we gotta get the news crew. Like, they have to know this. Like, this is very important knowledge about our Tetris celebrity, Blue Scuti.
It's true. Tetralection. We're not going down that rabbit hole again, Scuti. You guys don't want to know. 333 for Scuti, 331 for Rhubarb. Neck and. Oh my gosh. I love it here. It's a good thing I can't afford to go home, so I can stay here. Oh, Rhubarb could have set up the Vits there. I'm sad.
Cobalt wanting to know if for Scuti, a question for Scuti, if he wants to play Bed Wars before his match with Cobalt.
Scuti? Yes. There you go.
Oh, Rhubarb getting high right now.
Here we got 359 for Scuti, 380 for Rhubarb. Has the lead, and not really that dangerous of spot. Had the Tetris set up,
but had to burn out of it.
Didn't have to. He was just playing too safe. Disappointing, but it's fine. Can set up again here. Gonna not do so. Actually, that is a Tetris setup. That's true. Gonna take the triple though. Gonna bring it down.
Very smartly decides to burn that down.
But Scuti has taken the lead in the meantime. Beautiful pieces for Rhubarb. Places them in the perfect spots. It's gonna burn it down. 396 for him. 435 Scuti. Scuti on a really solid game here. 457 at 98 lines. We're definitely gonna see a pretty high transition here if he keeps up this aggression. And but Rhubarb pretty good too.
Yeah. Definitely gonna be like dead set on a high 500.
Yeah, 503 already for Scuti. Not even 110 lines in. And of course, Scuti, Scuti has been pretty good today at scoring high. During his quals, decided to mull in like 3 different games, and 2 of them were like 1.5s and 32 or something crazy. So, he is ready to score high today. He's no longer held back by the chains of DAS. Is doing DAS, but like with 5 fingers instead. 550 here, Scuti. 517 for Rhubarb. Both players can get like a pretty solid transition here. Scuti's just a bit better. And there's another Tetris. 576. One more and change for the 600K transition. 600K transition is almost guaranteed if he gets just one Tetris and makes it to transition.
Oh, Rhubarb's board getting a little bit dicey, but gonna be okay. Just
not dangerous by any means. Just mildly annoying before transition.
Gonna cut down on his score into transition.
But a great burn for Rhubarb into transition. 548 for him. 623 for Scuti. This one's going to be a good one here.
Both of these players looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, definitely. Scuti getting a little high here. Going to take that triple. Nice tuck of the T. You definitely can't tuck that high with Das for sure. Like rolling is just very powerful. And it's just throwing those squares to the left. Square is the easiest piece to get to the left by far.
And Tristop with the online fact, Rhubarb, the only 800K transition in 1854.
Wow.
Good job, Rhubarb.
You're old.
I mean, it kind of shows in his hair.
That was vile. She called you bald. 764 for Blue Scuti. Now another Tetris. 792. 710 here for Rhubarb. And level 22, these are certainly scores I'd be happy with any day of the week. And it is taking a couple of burns here. So Scuti can capitalize on this, especially if this is prolonged on Rhubarb's side. So that's 716. And is, I would say, just about out of this. And yeah, opens the well. Would love a bar. But will it show? The answer is yes. There's a bar. There's a Tetris. 750 for Rhubarb. 851 for Scuti has now made this lead 100,000 points, and that is a true lead as line counts are the same. Scuti looking for a pretty early max here. Looking at maybe like a 26 max out or so. Scuti had a couple of burns there. Should be fine. Nice place for that bar. He's going to open up that well with 2 more burns. Rhubarb
Going
in
to
a bit
slow
of a dig
them
as well.
down a little bit, though.
Yeah, but Rhubarb here going to open up that well. Now can start setting up for scoring again, just in time for that bar. Gets a Tetris, 848. Climb back in this lead a little bit. No good spot for that piece for Scuti, meanwhile. Going to have to take a couple more burns, but a great delayed burn with that square. Seeing the next box and being able to use it efficiently. Goes into 26 at 959. Rhubarb still in 25 at 849.
So Paisley cut down a little bit.
You know, I just realized something by reading chat, and I'm not going to take credit for it. Scout pointing out, this was the finals last year at Kansas City. I just realized that, yeah. So happening in the semis shows that the field got a little more stacked.
And the top 32 match in CTWC
That's
this year.
Also true, yeah. So, you know, definitely some history between these two. And already a max out for Scuti. Rhubarb with Tetris and change away from one.
And
enough for that bar.
Rhubarb does have great pace. Just Scuti is just going pedal to the metal right now.
Simul Tetris there. Scuti looking at a high 1.1 going into kill screen. Rhubarb could get a low 1.1 on his own end if he gets a couple Tetrises. There's a burn there for Rhubarb. Has a couple of burns to give. There's a nice J. That's actually a beautiful J. Scuti going to go into kill screen, B47.
And Rhubarb going in at A69.
Yeah, has some work to do on the kill screen, but both players stacking clean. Scuti opens up the right side, needs to fill out that dependent left side. T will do, and that's a nice S as well. Now can start setting up again. Rhubarb set up for the Tetris. Is the bar going to show? Takes the triple. And the bar's just not coming. Where's the bar? Hangs the J on the left.
But
gets the bar for the 1.1. B34 on Rhubarb side now has to do some cleaning. C15 for Scuti. And gets a nice J to left bar for the Tetris. C53, B41 Rhubarb. And he's bringing this down. What a beautiful dig for Rhubarb. But the double flip of the S. Still survivable, but a bit more tough to do so at this point. And a couple of misdrops there.
And it's going to be done at B52. And Scuti takes game number 2.
With a 1.3 in 32. Scuti going to play this out.
Three, two, one, Tetris. Ninja of Ninjas asking if me and the winner of this match go DAS only.
No, please don't. We've seen enough DAS. I think what I said was a hot take. We got kind of a rough start here for both.
Players. So just for the
that was such a good
Tetris.
adjustment there for Rhubarb for the Tetris. But a rough start for both players, so definitely can blame the pieces. Was it actually the pieces' fault? Who knows? But we'll blame it anyways.
And now board back down.
Yeah, Scuti has a bar dependency on the left, but
Crazy
gonna fill it.
stuff.
Let's see here what Scuti does. Gonna fill in there. And it's now set up for a Tetris. There it is. Gets the Tetris. It goes to 39,000. His first of the game, 20 lines in. Not the time you want to get your first Tetris, but better Nate than Lever. Anyone know that? No? Okay. That's okay. It's the best joke in the world. 85 for Scuti, 140 for Rhubarb. You know, exactly where you want to be for Rhubarb. Being down to 0-2 in the set, you really want to have the lead.
We gotta remember, this is just the start of the game. Anything can happen.
That's true. But, you know, sometimes the early points matter. Like, we've had many games this weekend where a player lost by, like, 1,000 points. Like, those early points that you get matter. It's the difference between taking 2 singles and a double, for example.
Oh, Scuti with a pretty big spire. Let's see how he can work around this.
Yep. Okay, gonna get the bar, gonna fill the dependency, but kind of has an awkward left side there. He's gonna have to fill it with another delayed burn, but a T piece will be a beautiful solve.
And Rhubarb scores a Tetris on row 3, right?
I believe so, yeah. And has that bar dependency, gonna fill it. And now
Scuti
we'll
clean
set up.
though.
Yeah, Rhubarb holding out for this bar now. Actually set up for 2 Tetrises now. Actually, almost. Counting is hard.
People in the chat making up all the puns for us.
Is there puns?
Scuti started playing Slay the Spire from Yeast X.
A great name.
I'm sorry, I like butcher names, so I just wanted to be careful. Maybe that's Y33. Yeast. Okay.
There we go.
Gotcha.
Got there
Gotcha.
eventually. It's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
Not about the destination. It's about the journey.
291 for Rhubarb right now. 239 for Scuti. So Rhubarb with that pace lead, what he wants right now.
Would love an L to transfer the well to that right side. And got rid of that L dependency as soon as the L came. Now bar dependent instead. And gonna block that bar dependency. Kind of gross RNG. And Scuti has like a tuck set up there. Gonna tuck the J. Has some kind of awkward holes there, but gonna fill those in pretty nicely. TPs here would be pretty nice to make the stack a bit flatter, but just not getting it.
Okay, and Rhubarb was looking a little bit dicey, but looks like he's gonna be burning out of it. And that's gonna give time that gives time for Scuti to catch up. But it looks like Rhubarb's still maintaining around the same lead that he's had all game.
Yeah, 350 right now for Rhubarb, 319 for Scuti, and Rhubarb got another one there as well to keep that lead the same. But the scores are a little bigger now, which makes them feel good on the inside, you know. High score, happy brain. That's how it goes.
Okay, Rhubarb set up in the center well right now. Just waiting on a long bar. Oh, but long bar comes one piece too late. Just gonna have to keep burning.
Rhubarb could set up a dirty Tetris here. No, gonna take the triple though. Not gonna risk that. And gonna get another column 3 Tetris.
There's the center well.
Should be able to well transfer here if the bar comes soon. There we go. Gets another Tetris. And now, an L piece or a bar now needed to transfer the well. Now would be a perfect well transfer with a Tetris, which is the most ideal way to do so. And gonna get the bar, gonna get the Tetris. 480 for Rhubarb. We're nearing that transition. Just a couple of lines. 2 more Tetrises available for Rhubarb. 3 more for Scuti. But a slight pace lead here for Rhubarb, especially with Scuti giving up one of his Tetris opportunities.
Rhubarb still setting up center well. But
this might end up being a messy board into level 19. Unless
gets that bar over. Just needs
Scuti transitions 450.
Okay, and transitions at 488. Scuti at 477 right now. And Rhubarb gets that center well Tetris.
But has some work to do here. Not the most ideal board to have on level 19. Wants to get that well back to the right side at last.
Opts to burn it down instead of trying to go for more center well Tetrises.
Yeah, the right side has a nice double well built out. Gonna get a bar, gonna get a Tetris. 549 Rhubarb, 554 Scuti.
But look,
taking back that lead.
Taking the lead from Rhubarb. Rhubarb ahead all game, and Scuti finally catching up.
This is gonna be one of those situations here where they're gonna be trading this lead back and forth or staying very neck and neck the entire time. It's getting louder every time. I snuck that one on you guys, and you got it. I appreciate it. Got 635 here for Scuti now. 584 Rhubarb. Very clean boards here. Both players just banging down those Tetrises.
Actually, Scuti playing more efficiently on 19.
But a bit of a messy board here. Has some cleaning to do. Nothing major, and a beautiful way to solve it right there.
Now with a Tetris lead for Scuti, just playing so clean.
Yeah, gets another bar, 695 to 668 on Rhubarb's side. Line differential about one Tetris, so pace lead is very much about the same. It's very
neck and neck.
Very neck and neck, yeah. And there's another Tetris Rhubarb, 698. Again, this is a very crucial game for Rhubarb here. If he tops out, he is out of the tournament, and Scuti will move on to the finals, just like yesterday, just like Meme. Might see a repeat here. They did say yesterday they wanted to, split the aprons, so we'll see if that happens. But, players separated by just a couple thousand points here. 773 for Scuti into 25.
Rhubarb, though, having to burn a little bit. Not what he wants right now. With Scuti ahead in pace.
Yeah, this dig from Rhubarb is going to hurt the pace a bit. And going to give Scuti a chance to really pad this lead that he now is building. Now many Tetrises ahead. Though, again, still slightly ahead in lines. Do need to keep that in mind.
Really bad pieces there. Not working out for Rhubarb.
But Rhubarb is finally bringing this down. Nice bar right there. And going to... Oh, nice adjustment of that T for the burn there. One more burn should get out of this. There we go. The double will open the well.
But Scuti now ahead by 100,000 points. At 884. Could still max out.
We do still have kill screen, though. So anything can change, especially with misdrops on kill screen. They can kill anyone.
Rhubarb waiting on a piece that will help resolve that. Gets the J.
And goes into level 28 at 857. Gets a... Was that a Tetris? I think that was a Tetris. 893 now. Has two more possible. Scuti only has one more burn. Could still get a Tetris with it, but going to more than likely is burn. Yeah, there we go. 991 into kill screen. Gets a Tetris, but misdrop that T. And that left side a little high, but gets the piece over. Rhubarb going to go into kill screen at 933, a little lower than Scuti's score, but certainly nothing major.
Tetris going up to 972.
Scuti with the max. That's just playing aggressive here. Gets a bar, gets a Tetris, 876, 975 for Rhubarb. Both players in level 30. And no one showing signs of stopping. Rhubarb maxes out with the Tetris. Got the cowbells in the audience. Thank you. And Scuti in a bit of a dig here.
But Rhubarb too.
Rhubarb
About to...
And Rhubarb going to top out. Scuti moves on to the finals of the Kansas City Open Championship.
Taking it in a sweep.
Enough. But no need to go for that if he's comfortable with the lining out here.
10 lines.
Yeah, 10 more lines. Should have it in level 33, maybe 34. Oh, but a misdrop on the left side. But it's bringing it down a little bit. Oh, but another misdrop of the T-piece. Still paused.